Welcome to DevOps Party Games, because if we don't laugh at DevOps, we would probably cry.
Welcome to the Season 3, Episode 1, the source code of all evil episode of DevOps Party Games.
I am your host, Matt Stratton.
And I'm your other host, Jeremy Neese. If you've tuned in before, welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, let's explain a little bit about how this show works.
Tonight, we'll be playing two games, Quiplash and Drawful. However, the prompts for these games are DevOps, tech, cloud, whatever related. Our fantastic set of players will strive to entertain you, or at least themselves, while they try to climb to the top of the thought leaderboard.
All players and chat participants are asked to abide by our code of conduct, which you can find at DevOpsPartyGames.com. Please remember that, yes, we do have a code of conduct, but this game is rated M for mature.
So during each game, you, the audience, that's you, will find an icon much like a present or a package on the Twitch video. This is how you can join the audience of the game, which is how you participate by voting for your favorite answers, which absolutely influences the game. You can also load up Jackbox.tv in a web browser. Your phone works great for this, and enter the code you see. This does influence the game and the scoring for the thought leaderboard.
All right. And then if you're tweeting about the show, and we hope you do, please use the hashtag DevOps Party Games. You can also follow us on Twitter at DevOps Party Game, because Twitter doesn't like plurals, evidently.
But that's enough out of me and Jeremy for the moment. Let's go ahead and get started and introduce our contestants. So first, coming back to the show, hopefully triumphantly, is Tim. Tim, welcome back to DevOps Party Games.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you.
And we now always ask all our contestants the same question. And the question tonight is, Tim, is a taco a sandwich?
No, a sandwich is a taco.
Sandwich is a taco. Sandwich is a taco.
Whoa.
So next up is Amara. Amara, welcome to DevOps Party Games. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
What do you think? Taco a sandwich?
I don't think so, but a hot dog is.
Ooh. Moving it along. Justin is joining us tonight. Justin, I know you're just finishing your dinner, so this is apropos maybe. Is a taco a sandwich?
A taco is a chalupa on a diet.
Chalupa on a diet. That seems like a good Twitter name, maybe. I don't know. Fatima, what do you think? Is a taco a sandwich?
I think a soft taco is a sandwich, but a hard taco is not.
Details.
Distinction.
Also joining us tonight is Allie. Allie, weigh in on this contentious debate, please. Is a taco a sandwich?
Absolutely not.
They're just period. She's like, no, I didn't say anything. That's just all there is. And Andre joining us. Another Andre and I worked together back in the day. I'm happy to have him on the show, but I would love to know, Andre, if you think a taco is a sandwich.
You know, Matt, I don't think it's a sandwich, but in reality, is a sandwich even a sandwich?
Ooh. It's sandwiches, therefore it is.
Existential here tonight.
We are getting existential here tonight. Amy is also joining us tonight. Amy, I know you have an opinion on this. Is a taco a sandwich?
I absolutely think it is not a sandwich. However, I'll tell you that a donut without a hole is a Danish, in case that's the next question.
That will be on the next episode now. And
you
finally,
count three donuts, three
Ready?
three sandwiches?
Here it comes. 3, 2, and 1.
Good job.
Thanks.
And rounding out our players tonight is Jonathan. Jonathan, you're the final arbiter on this contentious debate. Is a taco a sandwich?
Taco is only a sandwich if you are living in a world written by Douglas Adams. Otherwise, no, it is not.
That seems like that could be an okay world to live in.
I'd go for that world.
All right, so we're going to get started with our first game. Players, you'll see in the screen share, you can go ahead and load up jackbox.tv on your device with that code. And then I'm going to get things set up so we can. Now, one thing I don't know. So just as a heads up, returning audience members, I don't know that the audio from the Quiplash game is going to come through on the stream, but it's okay. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You'll let me know. In the meantime, don't forget that you can check out whoever is at the top of the thought leaderboard by going to devopspartygames.com/scoreboard. Looks like we're getting quite a few folks joining us here in the chat. We're real excited about that. And I'm going to go ahead and kick off, get things started. So here we go with our first set of Quiplash. So while our players are getting themselves situated and ready, the way that Quiplash works is there's going to be a prompt, and all the players on their device are going to get a prompt. Maybe it's a fill in the blank. Maybe it's answer to the question, something like that. And they will get the same prompt as one other person. They'll go ahead and fill that in whatever way makes sense. Maybe they want to be accurate. Maybe they want to be funny. Maybe they want to pander to the audience. That's you. And then we'll see the two that go up against each other, and we'll vote for our favorite. So make sure you join the audience and vote, because that's how we do things here at DevOps Party Games.
Voting definitely does play a part. So the audience members, please make sure to make your voice be heard and get those in. So as this is happening here, I think Matt said each of them are starting to put in their answers to the DevOps themed prompt that is now appearing on their device. And they're going to get two of them in this episode here. And so they are furiously typing away on their devices. Hopefully Justin cleaned his fingers before, or else nope, he didn't. So his phone's going to be a little greasy.
I apologize. I just only now remembered to turn on the captioning. So captions are now available starting now. I absolutely apologize. I had to screw something up. So, and that hopefully was the thing that happened for this episode.
That'd be it. That'd be the only thing.
Yeah, we're chugging away.
All right, we got 30 more seconds left.
Now, if you are enjoying watching this and you're like, you know what, I could totally do this and I would love to do that, you can submit yourself or someone else. That's the wrong. There we go. That's the code I wanted. If you have a suggestion for a future player, you can nominate them or yourself at devopspartygames.com/suggest-player. That link is in the chat. And that's how we get more people on, so that Cheslock doesn't have to be on all the time.
Please, gosh. It can only take so much.
All right, here we go. With I think we are set for. Okay, let's see the matchups here.
Hopefully they got them in there.
Okay, players, what do you got? I will grant you root access when you show me this. A picture of a goose with a wig.
Your social security number. Okay.
Like, what kind of wig?
If you know, you know.
Nice, Jonathan. And let's see, how do we get? And it's split. The audience is going to decide.
There we go.
Audience.
Extra point for Jonathan.
Yep. Nicely done, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Stateless AF.
Okay. Because my soup came with DevOps.
What kind of soup? I want to know what kind of soup it is.
Is that a chunky soup, or is that
minestrone?
It was
Minestrone.
Or a tomato bisque.
Because cereal and milk is soup, right?
It came with came with a side of crackers.
Is a bisque a soup?
Oh,
I don't know about this soup.
Jonathan, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Justin took that one. All right, next one up.
Oh no.
Oh no. I want to read it though.
Too hard. That was a good answer too, man. That was literally right now. My Indian food is sitting at my front door getting cold. And I'm
That's not very nice of it.
Break.
I have to say, when I saw Jeremy put this prompt in, I was like, wow, okay. It's like Firefest. Phil. Your WhatsApp family group. Yes, yes.
Family group. Okay.
Look, it was only failure right for everyone who went. For all of us, just pleasure and delight.
That's right.
Okay. Let's see how we.
Okay.
Fatima,
Oh.
nice. And
Appreciate you, Ali.
Audience, good.
the
Audience
audience
favorite.
will betray you.
Clearly.
Always. For beaver balls, beaver nuggets. The A in columns really stands for automagically
A
delicious
taco.
or taco.
Stands
A
for
taco.
Amy.
These answers are making me hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a taco. I thought it was an acronym for something.
I thought the same thing first, also.
Sorry, Tim.
I thought the same thing, also.
It took it.
We do create new products here on DevOps Party Games, so I think we will have to create a product called a taco and figure out what
Or
that's
That is not a
Attico.
sandwich.
I read it as Attico at first.
Attico.
so-
Attico, yeah.
Attico.io, right?
I read
I'm gonna go- I'm
columns
literally gonna
as
go, like,
clams.
If somebody
so-
registers that domain before I get it, I'm gonna be so mad.
Underrated use for OpenShift, crude entertainment, or
I
is that
didn't
IB
realize there was a second question, so I didn't finish typing when time
Yeah.
ran out.
Well, the
What
good
was
thing
it?
is
So
you
I
get
know what the
another
reason
round.
was.
You get another round, and as Tierney pointed out in Jackbox games, every round is worth more points than the one before it. So pretty much it all just comes down to the last round anyway. So you're fine.
This is
This is like warm up.
Knock it out of the park. That's when you begin.
Wow.
Although, if you'd actually gotten IBS in there, that might have been funny.
I was trying to type IBM buyouts.
I was hoping it was
Wow,
gonna be
Miss
IBS, 'cause I
Hall.
would totally vote for that.
All right.
And it
Explain
would have got my
Docker.
vote.
45 characters or less.
no answer.
Yeah, I ran out of time.
Wait, no, I want to pick no
sorry.
answer. I want to pick no
I got
answer.
so
Yeah.
stuck on the first one.
I feel like no answer is good here.
Yeah, no answer actually gets the vote.
I didn't know
Okay.
what to say.
So first round will be behind us, but just sort of where we're starting. But again, all the points are doubled in round 2, so it doesn't matter. So
Yes.
feel good about
Andre,
yourself right
throw
now,
it-
Andre. But
I'll
Andre,
take the easy wins.
Turn it down.
All right. All points are doubled. All
so,
right, with
now that you've done this, you remember you're going to get. So you have 90 seconds to do 2 different prompts. So pace yourself.
and make sure you hit the little button to submit them. All right. So after you've looked at, those in the audience, if you're watching this either through the replay or live, if you feel like you can do some better prompts, if you have some better ideas than what we have here, or maybe you've seen one of these from one of the first episodes last year, there is a special prompt. You can go out to DevOpsPartyGames.com/ and actually choose at the bottom, suggest a prompt, I believe it is. And then you will be able to fill out your winning, maybe the prompt that'll knock it all out of the park. So definitely get those submissions in, and we do look through all of them and then decide whether or not we're going to use them.
So it was just pointed out to me, and I'm so mad about this and myself, is on one of the promoted tweets, one of the promotional tweets, not promoted, we didn't pay for it. Instead of Amara, I tagged Amy Toby because they both are Miss A something and in the autocomplete. And every time I've tweeted about this episode, I always have to correct it to not be Amy, and I missed one of them. So Amy was surprised to think that she was going to be on DevOps Party Games tonight.
News to me. What's going on here?
Right.
We'll have to make sure they are next.
Yes.
You seriously caught
Right.
every
It's okay.
single one of them, though, except that last one.
I know, right? Ooh, a Hallmark holiday movie about DevOps is Root Access to My Heart. Or Tweak This.
Or tweet this.
Ooh.
Mm.
I like Root Access to My Heart. That might make
One
it
of
to
these
a
is
so
very
t-shirt.
Hallmarky.
Yeah, let's definitely let's pitch
Does it
that,
have
Matt.
The real question is,
that.
does it have a small town? Does it have a big city girl that moved to a small town and falls in love with DevOps? That's really the question.
Right. Yeah.
Jonathan, just whiplash me.
Who would fall in love with DevOps?
Go, Jonathan.
Like,
I am a sap.
It's like a
especially for
small
good
town
Hallmark movie,
SRE.
so.
small town
Belly
SRE.
flops.
There you go.
I will absolutely be a belly flops engineer. I'll put it on a fucking card. Just wait. Corey,
that where the answer was going?
Yes.
Corey Quinn, that's what I'm putting on my business card for Duck Bill, just so you heard it here first.
I'll take credit for that
Belly
one.
flops engineer.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Andre. I appreciate the vote.
Yeah.
It's the worst advice I've ever gotten from a cloud consultant. Follow Matt Stratton on Twitter. Sync all the devices. Yep.
Wow.
Wow, we're getting personal, huh?
No, it's how we
Matt,
do.
what did you
Oh,
do?
no.
Can you make one of the questions be, what's a cloud consultant?
Yeah.
Cloud
think-
economist? What's a
Yes.
cloud economist, Matt?
Oh, it's
Oh.
Tim. That's what Tim is.
Tim. That's it. That's Tim now.
That's Tim's new job. Okay. Well, good job, Tim.
The audience gave that.
was-
Thanks,
so
The
audience.
new virtual
1000%
reality service
pandering.
from AWS is wonderful.
Absolute pandering.
All right.
Oh man, I'm contractually bound to select one of them. Sorry, I have to.
True story. Growing up, I had one of those little Beanie Baby platypuses, a little purple one with the beak, and I thought it was
Yes.
a duck that got crushed. 'Cause
Oh
I did
no.
not understand as a young child what that was, and I was very scared.
Nice.
Yes.
Well done,
Mhm.
Allie.
Almost.
I have to
Also
put the
pandering.
opinions are not my employer.
Yes.
I don't think they mind.
Ellie, I'm looking
Oh.
forward to reading that PR fact.
Guaranteed
Oh.
they don't watch us. Oracle might watch us.
Oh,
but I
this is a
guarantee
tough
AWS.
one. These are
Oh,
good.
yeah, no kidding.
These are so good.
Well
Damn,
played.
I had to pick one of them. That was so good.
Wait while I go update my resume.
Oh yeah, Farah.
I may have
Farah,
done that
I'm
before.
Farah, I'm principal cloud economist at Duckbill Group now.
Oh man. Thank you, audience. Thank you.
Oh, and that, okay. Excited. Oh,
Hi.
describe the CNCF landscape for someone out of first 10 days of labor nights.
That's the answer for everything, really.
By the
When
end
in
of this
doubt.
night, I'm gonna have a third dinner because I'm just everything. So much food. I'm now so hungry.
Always.
Wait,
That's not
you
a
don't
bad
normally-
thing. I
You
don't.
don't
I
normally have a
actually
third dinner?
No. Well, Tim, sometimes when I'm bored at night and I'm like, hey, I got cheese in the fridge. What the hell? Why not?
That's how you get them gains with that third dinner, right?
Yes, exactly so.
Oh,
Third-
wow.
Oh,
Third dinner gets you that swole on, right? You know.
count how many
Well
wins.
Beaver
done,
nugget.
Amy.
Wow. We appreciate food here.
Let's see. I wish
those
DevOps
votes.
vendors would stop doing this. It's distinct. Calling you a what?
Oh,
We're missing something. Come on. Call me a what?
It doesn't just calling me that made me.
Yeah.
Stop there.
calling me would have been hysterical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think
answers are
one would
related.
lead to the other, right?
Yes, exactly so. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Tim. These answers are related.
Wow. Yeah.
Jeez.
That's, you got a couple pity votes there, Andre. So
I'll take it.
That was one surprise
Oh.
banana over there.
right. Okay. What do we
Banana
got
for
here?
scale.
The
Where's
next
Ellie Banana
viral
for
venture
scale.
capital tweet. It's all about the Doge seed.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, really?
Well,
Wow.
I hate both of these answers.
Did I
And
refrain?
Do I have to
Whoever
vote?
answered these questions, we're gonna fight.
On
Like to say
principle,
no.
can I refrain from voting?
voting?
My best friend won't shut up about it. I just want him to shut up about it.
That's it. I hate Doge. Like then now like it's
just
all
done.
tainted.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
have-
No.
Oh, and the audience will
Please
decide
split.
it. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
It would be hilarious if it just completely split.
Yeah.
No. Yep.
Okay,
I have, like,
let's see.
I've lost it. I had forgotten the password from like 10 years ago. So
Oh no.
And Tim
Wow,
pulls ahead.
Tim.
But we are now going
right.
into the final round.
Thriplash.
Thriplash.
I read that as something different. I don't know where it
Could be that too.
I
So
like where you're going with this, Jonathan. I like
Thank you, Tim. He is.
use that. So you're going to get one prompt that has a three answer structure kind of a thing. And you will get the same prompt as one other person. So you've got 3 answers to put in, but you have the 90 seconds for the whole time. Going to go check out the chat here. Paul says, I got like 15 DevOps vendors call a day trying to sell me an extended DevOps warranty. You know,
Well,
I need my rim shot soundboard. I don't know what I forgot to set that up.
I need to
today.
fix that. I just need to set up my Stream Deck to do something.
Something like that. If you do have ideas for new prompts, because heaven knows writing these every once a month is wearing on us, but we're doing what we can. I put the link in the chat. You can submit your prompt ideas. That's super fun, super helpful. And the other thing to bear, what?
So say, don't forget also, if you want to be a part of this, there's also a link for that to submit your name to participate, or someone else, volunteer someone else. Go ahead.
Amy needs some pity points. Can we create some? Okay. I don't know. I thought you're doing okay, but you'll see it all again. It's Jackbox,
Amy,
so it all comes down to the last round anyway.
Hey, Amy, here's the deal. It doesn't matter how you do. Next time we're at a conference together, you and me, we're going to go hang out. We're going to have drinks and dinner.
I'm in.
You just won.
I'm not gonna get my last one in. I got distracted.
So,
as I was writing answers on my phone, I got a message, and I'm like,
oh, 3 better names for Azure DevOps: GitHub Ops, No Ops, and still not AWS Ops. I like Microsoft Soft Serve. That's pretty rad. Okay. This is tough.
Oh wow.
Still not AWS.
Azure
Ops.
Microsoft Serve. That's just too good.
Yeah.
That's actually what I'm going to use to replace Little Big Energy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Microsoft Serve is awesome.
Can I be
Cat
a belly
says-
flops engineer for Microsoft Serve?
There you go.
Oh,
That's the new DevOps Party Games T-shirt, Jeremy. I'm a belly flops engineer for Microsoft Soft Serve. Audience decided it.
Oh my got it.
points.
User story in 3 words: feature, not bug. Birth, DevOps, death.
Oh,
Wow. All right, y'all are bringing it now. Okay.
Those are
I
good.
kind of like feature, not bug. Oh, come on, audience. Oh, the audience. Oh, there we go. Because when the audience has an even number, we could have a tie, but now we can't. Oh, and the audience will decide this one. And see, Amy, there you go. You got your pity point.
I got pity. Thank you, audience. You are beautiful, all of you, and you're amazing and smart and talented. And life has been good to all of you.
Oh man, these are both so good.
These are really
I don't
good.
know if I want to give it to Beaver Biscuits again. I feel like it's getting
These are
old.
It would be if you've never had beaver nuggets.
Oh, the original was Beaver Nuggets. Oh, too late.
Oh, well done, Allie.
Oh.
And the audience. Oh, but you still.
Oh,
Yeah, Allie got it. All right. And 3 names for your new DevOps podcast. So, oopsies, Hobby Tables and you. Charismatic Grifting, White Guys with Opinions, or the 10 Years Ago podcast. Those are all my podcasts. I'm feeling very, very attacked right
Just
now.
has them all, just has them all queued up.
Jill's asking for the update on the Beaver Nuggets, Tim. So you're gonna have to give the quick
Yeah,
details.
Jill, we talked about beaver nuggets, and send me your address and I'll send you some.
I will say Zarkowski had a really good tweet today that this reminds me of, which says, "Who called it a podcast and not white noise?"
Wow, that's great.
All right, let's see where we ended up here coming into the end of our first game. And Tim was on top, and Tim remains. Oh, Allie pulled it out there to second. Nice. Good job, Tim.
Well done.
Better
Tim.
redeem myself after that first round.
I'm a very, very well established top.
All right,
done.
so the top answers, though, Crude Entertainment. Good job. Good job. Root access to my heart. Absolutely. Absolutely. One of y'all grab that link that you see on your device, and if you could just throw that into Discord or of the answers, either into Discord or into the Zoom chat. And we are going to go ahead and move on to our next game, which is Drawful. So players, I'm going to start sharing. You can go ahead and
I can't draw.
this one. Oh, it's fine. It's really,
That's
you know,
okay.
I know.
you think that like being a good artist will help you, and it might, but
I have a friend that I play with that some folks know here, Kate Efimova, who is an excellent drawer, and playing Drawful with her is a true delight because she, oh my, you get portraits in this game from her with her fingers, just fingers. It's phenomenal.
We've had So Splash, we had Kelly Mahoney on in the last episode. She did super well. We've had Ashton Rodenheiser, who does all the sketch stuff, and Jason Yee is usually a pretty good artist too. But I can only imagine. Okay, yeah, that's I'll have to.
I messed up the eye on my portrait. I'm sorry, everybody.
It's all right. It'll only stick around because it's the internet. It'll be fine. Just remember, you do have two colors. You do not have a race.
And you get only
rules.
One other thing, players, to remember, because of the number of players, you are, if you played this before, you might be used to having two things you'll get to draw. You are only going to get one.
Oh, thank God.
So don't leave anything on the field. Right.
Go,
I only have to embarrass myself with one thing instead of two. Yes.
Okay, as soon as Andre and Fatima have their drawings done, we'll get this started. And looks like it. So here we go. The way that this game works, audience, Jeremy, would you like to tell everybody how Drawful works?
I will. I would love to. All right. So we're going to have 8 players, and each of them is going to get a word or a phrase that they now need to draw. Each one's going to have their own separate one, and they will draw it as they see fit. We generally say that Pictionary rules apply. Words should not, help you get to the answer. And if it feels like cheating, it probably is. So they will have, I believe it's 90 seconds or so to do their drawing. And then once they're all done, each person's drawing will pop up. And then all the contestants are going to be able to type in their answers, their proposed answers, or their to the drawing, and then everybody votes to see which one's which and see which one's the correct one for the prompt. So, that's that.
Oh, I was going to tell the audience members. So the way that audience participation works in this game, you're going to actually vote twice. First, you're going to vote for what you think the right answer is, and then it's going to let you award a bonus like. So the way that scoring happens on the thought leaderboard is you will get the players get points for winning, but they also get points for the number of likes. So players, that's potentially a strategy. You can play for humor and like rack up those popularity points instead of accuracy. It's all how you play the strategy.
Just like junior high, popularity points still apply. So let that influence your answers.
Are you bitter about something, Jeremy, that you want to talk about in high school?
No. Why? Why do you think so?
Why? Why are you asking?
What makes you think so, Amy?
What'd you hear?
Come on, Amy.
What'd you hear?
All of it.
My drawing was terrible.
No, I am a horrendous artist. Like
Fatima has some
bad.
serious
Excellent.
drawing chops, by the way. Did you check out
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I see that.
Amazing.
Okay. So, what
No, I don't.
is this? Oh my. So players, you're gonna type on your device what a plausible answer. You want to try to get someone sort of like, get someone to guess that what you type in is the actual correct answer. And it's actual Jenkins is what Zarkowski says. Yeah. I don't remember these prompts, so this is gonna be fun for me.
Didn't you write them yesterday?
Jeremy wrote most of the drawful ones.
Jeremy, did you write these yesterday?
Yes.
Plead the fifth.
Maybe.
One of
Do
our
you remember
Too
them?
late for that.
one of our favorite
Remember
things to
them.
do is take things that people write as an answer that isn't the right answer, and those become future prompts.
Me
Okay.
after 6 Zooms.
I
I really relate to that.
yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh. Thank you, Kate. He says she submitted a dozen prompts. I look forward to having them all rejected.
Oh,
You gotta have a goal though.
Just like
Yeah.
my KubeCon CFPs.
I was about to say just like my CFPs.
Oh, that was good.
I was gonna say
well
me and Amara
done, Amy.
who are racing for last. Me and Amara are gunning for last together.
Are you kidding? I was second last in Quiplash. You did better than me.
When Jenkins strikes back with Mad Tunes. That should
Love
get
it.
some likes, though, I think, for sure.
Yeah, it should.
Oh,
DevOps Party Games. I think
it?
this is the right answer.
oh I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of picking it.
Amy,
good.
we did it!
Thanks,
Yes.
Tim.
Let's see.
Five.
I have no idea how that happened or why.
That might just
Okay.
be that needed to be a T-shirt.
The eternal question. What is it? This is kind of a cute little drawing.
This is good. Is that a flower at the bottom? Or
Yeah. What's that?
An
think it's
eternity rose, or whatever they call those things.
An eternity rose? Is
Yeah,
that
What?
a thing?
those-
What? Jeremy, you can't
Those
just say
What's an
words
eternity
and pretend
rose?
they're
No idea.
real.
I'm in DevOps. I can say words, Matt. I can say words all I want.
Stop trying to make
Yeah,
eternity
it's
rose
a
happen.
rose, they dip it down in like gold, and it coats it, and it's like you've not seen those. They're real. It's a fake rose they dip in, but it looks like a real rose. I know they're
more
real
you
'cause I got
know.
my wife.
Will says
Valentine's
this
Day.
is roadmap planning for burning down the internet.
I love it.
I endorse
Yeah.
this plan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh,
S'more ops sounds delicious.
sorry, I had that moment. It clicked. It clicked.
Kumbaya, my lord.
My lord. Server building. I like it.
Land party.
That's
Ooh. Back in the day.
There's some good ones.
There's some
here.
really good choices here.
This is
You
well
all get
played.
like.
I also see a lot of really good future prompts in here too.
I'm writing them down.
Good. It's only taken us about a year of doing the show to finally think to do that.
I think maybe we should like write down some of these generated prompts.
Oh, you were so close.
Good.
Someone in the audience was really close
This
too.
one- Yeah, this one's.
Justin,
That was
did you
good.
know what it was?
No idea.
Huh. Justin, you better get it right.
Yeah.
Justin, you came this close.
or Alec, yeah. And yes, I believe this is I remember seeing that prompt from Jeremy. I'm like, wow, that is a long one.
Oh.
What did
Will
he
says
call it?
this-
An eternal flower?
Eternity
Fire!
Rose.
An eternal rose.
Nice.
Oh, Jill, by the way, Jeremy, Jill validates you and says that she knows what you're talking about, which, you know,
Thank you. Thank
wow,
you, Jill.
this is,
God,
Oh, this is kind of scary.
yeah.
brutal. Like
Is that a peanut?
I thought it was money.
It's a beaver nugget being
Oh.
choked.
Oh.
Huh.
Jeremy, why is this
After it's been
episode
soaked
going
in
so
milk.
much faster? Duckbill hangman.
We got a guest.
Cross product fit.
Amazing guest.
Sorry, I shouldn't be giving suggestions. But, those are coming from
Freebie, so generous.
Cross product fit. I like it. Is it pooping though?
I hope
I
not.
don't know that
Is
it's
it pooping
pooping as
or is
much
it
as
crying?
it's
I
bleeding.
feel like
I
that's
thought-
some
Oh, boy.
terrible poop.
OpenStack as an option.
Oh,
Git
okay.
blame as an option. Zoom version, like Zoom
Money!
version.
My cloud bill around my wallet.
I really like that one.
That is good.
Mhm.
Huh?
I wonder why it's dripping. The poor thing.
Ah, that's a good
But like, I
question.
mean, some people have drip, some people don't. Like that's some I got.
That is it ringing every last penny out?
It was supposed to be money dripping out from Kubernetes.
It's not dripping, it's pooping.
Is it really? Oh.
Valley. Hung server is a good one.
Oh.
drip poker.
Not it. Oh, you got me, Amara.
Good.
Nice.
That is really good.
That was
Amara.
good.
What was hanging process? That's
That's really
very good, Tim.
Oh,
good. That was good.
Tim,
So
gonna win
technical
again.
requirement was OpenStack. Okay.
You went a little meta.
I almost wrote post-mortem, but I was like, that's a little too morbid for
Yeah,
this
that's going really dark.
a little too much.
Dark AF.
Embrace it. Embrace it, Amara. Just embrace the morbidity.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Huh.
Hmm.
The price of gas somewhere?
Was
That's
That's
what
what
I was
I
gonna
was
say. I'm
thinking.
like,
What was
Target.
the floating death pool?
Target data leak?
gasoline-powered servers.
They're doing a barbecue at Target.
That could be. Wow. Now is that 420? Is that
It is.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That was
Kat
smoking
pointed that out in the chat. She went, haha, it's the weed number.
Weed poops. It's weed poops.
Nice.
Or ransomware. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't. Okay, I think I remember now.
Yeah, I remember this one.
Well, I hope so. You wrote it.
Did you want to? Hey. And
You're like, and your point. Hot tub gas station.
how often do we write these and go, I don't remember this one at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too often. That is really good.
That was good. I like that
Not
one. A lot.
it.
I think that's going to be
Good
a future prompt.
job.
Yeah.
Paul says, who pooped
Thank
in the data leak?
you.
Weed
It's a
off.
data-
Data puddle.
Data
Ooh.
puddle.
Oh, thank God.
And
I
thought that was.
if I had any drawing ability, Tim, I was going to try to draw your boss, but I do not have any drawing ability, so I did not try.
No, it's best that way. I mean, but you couldn't have messed it up too bad.
Well, how do you make it?
You draw a
distinct?
platypus.
Oh, that was it. That was the move.
Okay.
What?
Nice.
Okay.
I love your avatar. It's so cheery.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like you had
So
this
I really
one
missed it.
down real quick.
Well, I play Drawful a lot, but I really like the sounds in this game because it'll be like, not it! And like each character gets a funny little sound. So like you'll get like a burp or a fart as your character sound.
Which the audience is getting to hear. We just don't get to hear it as players.
Yes.
I really like it. Sometimes my friends and I will play and I will do the sounds.
Oh.
So.
Can you give us all the sounds right now, just for fun?
10!
That's only one.
Good.
Yeah. Oh. There's
Look at history. I abandoned regular.
I beg to differ. There is definitely.
Oh man.
Oh.
These are so good.
Jackie says wishes as a service. Cloud horoscope. A horoscope. Zookeeper admins be like.
Man.
I don't know what to pick.
You're good.
And here are your picks.
By the way, I saw Paul trolling Jill in the chat, but I want to give a shout out to Jill who tweeted she's building Lego and has got DevOps Party games up on the big screen. So shout out.
True fan.
Yes.
On brand.
Yes. That's it.
Oh, that one goes Sally.
Yeah. Get reset hard.
Hard. Yep.
That's good.
I never thought about what it might look like, and that's not that far off.
Thank you, Tim.
Or the crying.
I feel that one, Amara. Absolutely.
I think this is it, isn't it?
That's actually it. Oh, it's
No.
not.
Sally.
No. But that's
Wait,
a
which
good
is it?
What?
So it's
oh,
Cloud
it's
Horoscope?
Get Blame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
What the heck?
Oh, I see. It's the
It's this
crying. Yeah. See, I don't know.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Why is it hanging?
It's good.
It's not hanging.
It's
It's
supposed
a.
to be the Get logo, but I don't know what happened with that line. I don't know.
No, you good. You good. It's fine. Oh no!
You're fine. It was funny.
Wait,
Wait.
is that a?
Is that a
Oh.
cat?
Or is it a platypus?
Whoa. Oh, maybe. But the
it's
beak is really
Jonathan's-
long.
Or a
It's-
squish. What was it? A
it's a-
squish duck?
A squid duck. Yeah.
It's a squish duck.
It's not a platypus, it's a squish duck.
What's coming out of this bag?
Everything that's getting squished out of it. It's a squish duck. Look
It's
at
the
it.
shit posting as a service.
Platypus duck juice.
What is duck juice?
Hmm.
Oh, quick, type in anything. And here are your choices.
Okay. The duckbill poop. That's amazing. Whoever that is, I am giving you extra thought leaderboard points.
Twitter's edit feature.
Corey. And beaver nuggets, you know.
I think Corey
You
should
can't
tweet
go
about.
anywhere without
I
them.
think Corey should tweet about that.
Oh,
Killed by Google.
I'd say this is a good one for Kill by Google too. This is...
I
come on, pick one.
really like the
And
duckbill
here are
poop.
your picks.
That's like
It's very funny. Take it.
good job. dude. You got it. Got it. Yeah.
An opportunity presented itself.
Oh no, it's too soon.
The wrong one.
Oh yeah.
The wrong one.
Get squashed.
Not it.
Ooh.
So I should have picked the one I was. No. Oh no! Really? Oh, this is great.
No. Oh, it's a
It's so
bird.
good.
It's the bird.
I thought it was marking my trash at first. I was gonna go with that. I was like,
I went to duck poop.
this fits.
What do we got next? Okay.
Type in a convincing.
It's very purple.
idea.
That's what I got for this.
That person, arms. too late. Set this to.
This
He's
is
a
a
strong person.
Okay.
There's definitely
Is
an
he, like,
extra
muscle?
line in there. So whatever happened with Allie happened with mine. 'Cause
okay.
I didn't.
Mine did that too. Couple
My
things that
drawing
weren't
is
supposed
bad.
to be in
It's
there.
not that bad.
I don't know why, but around this time of the game, always people start to do this when they look at the screen. They're always like, "Wait, maybe if I turn my head a little bit," but it only seems to happen right around 15 minutes till the end of the hour. I don't know. There's something about that. I like lift and shift. Yes.
Lift and shift is awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very cool.
I like old man yells at Cloud. Darn you, Cloud!
That's how you appreciate art. You tilt your head slightly. What?
To the cloud.
I.
Ooh.
Cloud dowsing.
Gains as a service. Should I go for it?
Commit.
Just stare at my phone for 15 seconds.
Take
There you
my
go.
Kubernetes, please.
I'm gonna pick it.
Okay, what do we got here?
Here are your picks. Nuts.
Nuts. Oh, not more.
Too soon, Jonathan.
Yeah. I like cloud dowsing. I don't know what that means, but we need to figure it out.
Dousing's when you find wells with sticks.
Right, but cloud dowsing, is that like, you know, when you're...
It's
Find
how
clouds.
CTOs pick their services.
It was.
I'm so impressed that anyone got that. Especially with that extra weird line.
Is that like Ori typing or what's the...
Oh yeah, like a podcast mic, you know.
Oh, okay.
How do you draw that?
Okay.
I thought it was a ping pong.
I thought I was about to say, how do I draw that? Is that class? Okay.
So Paul says, so it was old man yelling at clouds.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Last week in AWS, there was an old man yelling at the cloud. What is the thing in the corner?
What does the thing say?
We've also reached the point in the
Just
night
how do
where,
I?
like,
and
How
then
do
Sarah
I?
has to leave.
What?
Quack.
I think it's just quack. The other
Okay, I
part.
thought it said something else.
What is the what is the
That
top
mark for
It could
left?
be.
Is that a hanger?
And here are your choices.
Ooh.
Honest to God, Jeremy, I don't recognize any of these.
totally Googling 18.
Oh.
And then
Oh. Oh.
Google in 1890.
Stack Overload.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
This is. I think I remember now, but there you go. Yes, Celeste.
Pick
Please do.
anything. Oh no, I picked the docs.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh.
We all know the docs don't exist. I can't.
Right, yeah.
Empty
Oh,
picture.
was I bamboozled? I was tricked.
You were.
Oh.
Not it.
Got it.
But it made
That's
sense.
That quack.
Good.
That quack. Really.
I appreciate cleverness.
I get jokes.
None of the docs exist apparently.
I would say I thought that. Jeremy, what the hell did you write?
What's the answer?
It's Google Reader.
Is it Google Reader?
What's
The
a Google
Chrome
Reader?
icon.
Does it
Is that on theme?
Does it say quack?
It looks like it's quack.
I
Oh,
feel
oh,
like the
here's
quack
the
got
results.
me points.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So our winner
Nice.
is Fatima, but let's see who was most popular because it's worth
Probably
just as much
Amy.
as winning the game.
Go
Andre.
Andre! Woo!
Woo!
Excellent. Somebody grab these the link if you would be so kind. Awesomeness. But thanks everybody for playing along, and this is the time when players, if you've got something you'd like to plug or promote or tell somebody about, maybe an open CFP, a talk you've got coming up, a project of some kind, please go for it. Who's got something cool happening? You can't tell me that being on DevOps Party Games is the highlight of your life right now.
It's not. Well,
The highlight of my life right now, Matt.
Hey, I just started the Duckbill group, so I'm gonna start putting stuff out there. So you know, watch my shit when it comes out, I guess. And also, motherfucker, it's been a year since George Floyd was murdered, and shit hasn't changed, right? So let's change some shit, please, and thank you.
I've got some fun plans. I got some Seymour Duncan and Vader pickups, and I'm going to put that in this baby right here this week. That's probably the most exciting thing I'm doing.
I guess I could also promote a little bit, just sort of watch for Cloud Native TV. So I didn't think about it for a second. So there's all brand new shows coming out on the CNCF Twitch channel. And so keep an eye for that. There's some fun stuff coming out. I'm never sure what we're supposed to talk about yet, so I don't know. But it'll be good. It'll be awesome. Check it out. Cloudnative.tv, I think, right? Does that sound right? Paul, do me a favor. Post it in the chat if I got it right. Cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other. I'm speaking at Swamp Up tomorrow and then in the MIA time zone next week. So check that out. Who's got some other fun stuff happening?
I can't keep a track of my speaking schedule, so I won't plug anything there. But I'm going to put Chust on the spot for launching a new service that's not called Platypus, unfortunately.
Hey, you just launched a service last week, so I mean, you have features.
Are we talking about App Runner?
Yeah, that was my first full cycle service at AWS that I helped launch.
So I actually had somebody at work today was like, we need to talk about some App Runner stuff. And I'm like, well, Justin's going to be on my party game show tonight. So
here we are.
Yeah. So we'll have to touch base about that, but that looks pretty cool. Or as Paul says, a nap runner is another service. That could be the next service.
You know, the naming was hard. And so we had to settle on something, but if I could actually run while I sleep, that might help with some of this weight, this COVID weight. That would actually be if
you figured that out.
Yeah, that actually would be a fantastic service, I will say.
Well, awesome. In that case, we will go ahead and bring this episode to an end. Just a couple things that, again, this has been our first episode of season 3. That being said, I'm pretty sure that our champion of season 2 was Stormy. So you can check that out on the Thought Leaderboard. And we made a kind of a bit of a change in how DevOps Party Games is working in this season. So instead of having 2 different leagues, theoretically, and we're now running the show once a month instead of twice a month, but it's the last Tuesday of every month. But we're alternating to be EMEA-friendly time zones versus EMEA unfriendly. I guess that's pretty mean of me to say it that way. But anyway, so the next episode will be the last Tuesday of next month. But that'll be 20 hours Paris time because that's where Frosty lives. So we hope to see you there. Check us out at DevOpsPartyGames.com. Join our mailing list, and we might remember to tell you when we've got stuff going on. So thanks, everybody, for being a part of the show.
Thanks for putting all this together and bringing us together, you guys. This was super fun.
Yeah, thank you for the highlight of my week.
And
all right, thanks. Thank you.